Hi, my name is Armando Business, and today I'm going to be talking about Chapter 2, which focuses on adolescent theoretical ideas. So I'm only going to be talking about three specific ideas because there's a whole bunch in that chapter. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Hall's idea of storm and stress. Now, Hall is the guy who basically thought that during adolescence we go through this turbulent emotional roller coaster of ups and downs. So, I personally can remember, feeling this storm and stress that Hall was talking about. I can remember feeling excited and happy that, I received good grades in school, that I made a soccer team. At the same time, I can also remember feeling stressed by different pressures. For example, my parents expected me to perform well in the classroom and on the soccer field. They also expected me to be a good role model for my younger brothers and sisters, and they expected me to be the first one of our family to move on to college. In terms of negative stresses that I felt from my peers, I can remember being pressured to smoke, to do alcohol, to name a couple of examples. Looking back on what Hall was talking about, I can pretty much relate to this idea of storm and stress, of these ups and downs that you feel moving through this time. The next individual I'd like to talk about is Vygotsky's ideas of cognition. Now, Vygotsky is the guy that basically thought that our cognition or our learning is best through social interaction, which basically means that we work best by working with other people. I think we can all pretty much see how it's related to teaching. I know in my classroom I like to use a lot of cooperative learning. I really feel that it's a benefit when two students can get together and actually try to figure something out. So I know that I am pretty much pro cooperative learning, and I try to use it a lot in my classroom. The last individual I like to talk about is Lewis's field theory. Now, Lewis is the guy that basically thought that adolescents pretty much move through adolescence or through adulthood and childlike behavior. So basically, he came up with this idea of this marginal man theory idea, which basically states that um, adolescents basically, when they don't want responsibility as an adult, they basically start acting like or acting in a childlike way. When they do want the responsibility that adults have or the privileges, then they act more serious. Now, in my own classroom, I can see this with my 7th and 8th graders. I have different types of kids who come into my classroom, and it's really weird how one day from the next they can act very childlike about different things, and they can have really serious about different things. And looking at what Lewis was saying, I can pretty much relate as a teacher in the classroom that I very much see his what he was trying to say with his field theory. So again, my name is Armando Bisnas, and that is chapter 2. Thank you.